2, 3, go. No. Seriously. Okay. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Hello everybody. Hey Ultimate Family, welcome back to Being Chumbow. Today I've got my friend and fellow mama, Jacky Willis.
Yes.
She's also got a YouTube channel, so please be sure to go and subscribe to her channel. It's known as A Moment in the Wilderness, and I'll put the link up here.
And at A Moment in the Wilderness, we love you, Mama. And my followers and subscribers, kindly subscribe to Being Chumbow, and let's get started.
First, today, as you can see from the title down here, it's hot things.
Oh, yes, it is.
Tomato. What are we talking about today?
So we're talking about being single versus being married.
Being single mom and being
Married mom.
She's married. You can clearly see. Hey, rings.
Yes, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing 15 years.
15 years,
Oh,
guys.
yes.
She's been married to the same man.
Same man, 15 years.
Same man.
This will be our 16th year.
Can you tell people your story a little bit about how you met your guy? Your
Oh
man.
my.
Your husband.
Oh my. I met
Lovely
my
husband.
husband. I met my husband when I was very young. And trust me, for the singles, you included, if you see a man of your dreams, you won't take long. Guess how long we dated?
How long?
Less than 6 months.
Wow.
So it doesn't matter that the longer you date, the permanent marriage will be. I don't know if for the lack of a better word. Less than 6 months.
Some of us have wasted 5 years in relationships and it didn't lead to anything. Anyway.
Yeah, so we just dated, and when I saw him, I was sure I want him for a husband, clearly. And something funny, when now we were comparing notes, years later, we're now married, and he was like, when I saw you, I knew I wanted to be your husband. But I was not sure if you'd say yes.
Yeah.
Reason being, his best friend, a friend,
Was
was also trying to get me.
Ooh.
And went to him
Take mama.
and went to him to ask for my details. Can you imagine?
Then your husband snaked him and came over and took over.
No, my husband gave him the details, my name, and the times he'll find me, because I used to go to church. So my husband told him, if you want to meet Jacky, these are the times she will be from church.
Wow.
I mean. So, and the guy came, and the guy went and told him, I don't think I have a chance. And Agri said, yes.
When
You
God
see?
has planned you for somebody, nobody, let me preach right now.
Preach,
Nobody.
Rich sister.
No man can say no.
I know. It's been great. Ups and downs, definitely, but
Yeah.
it's been great.
It's been a great journey.
Yes, it
And
is.
if you want to know more about her journey, different stories, she says a lot and she tells a lot of life
Very
lessons
personal stories.
on her YouTube channel. So be sure to follow that link, A Moment in the Wilderness. So, Mama, when did you have your first child?
My first child in 2005, when I just got married. I didn't take long. I didn't take
They
long.
didn't get a honeymoon season.
No. Where was the money? Because when we got married, we clearly had nothing. And hubby was earning around $30. So you can imagine $30, and you have to make ends meet. And our house used to be $5.
Wow.
Right.
You've come from far. Now you're living in a what? How many dollars house?
I don't want to say.
Hey, people have changed levels.
The beauty of it all, just talk to your man.
Yeah.
We sat down and decided. Of course, I could not go to school. I had just finished my high school. I
Yeah.
could not go to campus.
Yeah.
Though I passed. There was no money. He didn't have, clearly. But there's one thing he promised me. I will take you
This is the
back
sweetest.
to school.
Oh.
He always used to say that. But I was like,
This is the sweetest
and
part
I
of their
believe,
love story.
and I believed him, because him saying that and earning $30, where? How now?
How now?
How? But I believed him, and I was just holding right there. And we agreed, why don't we have babies? Then by the time you're done, we'll have enough money to take you back to school.
And he did it.
And something funny, miraculously, by the time I had my third baby, because we wanted 3 babies, that's when I went back for my undergrad.
It's never too late, y'all. It's never too late.
But clearly, I used to feel very bad, especially for the girls we were with in high school. Somebody, you know, when you meet in town and, I'm doing my master's. Oh, I'm graduating. I've graduated. What do you do?
I'm a mama.
I'm a mama.
3 amazing kids. So you have 3 kids.
Yes, I have 3
about
kids.
them?
I have 3 kids. They're very beautiful. I have 2 boys and a girl, and I love them. They're my
world.
world.
The first one is how old?
The first one just is turning 15 in next month, October. The girl turned 11 in July, and the boy turned 6 in September. And being the only child of my parents, they are my world actually.
Are you planning to have any more?
No, we're done. Now it's just me and my husband. It's our time.
It's your honeymoon time. And now you can afford to go on honeymoon.
I cannot change diapers right now.
Anyway, so why we're doing this video today is just to compare our stories as moms.
Yeah.
We're both moms and we're both graduate students. We're on different levels, but we're still graduate students. And we're both moms. She's got 3 kids, I've got 1 kid.
Yep.
What would you say is the biggest advantage of being married while mothering, like being a mother?
The support.
Yeah.
He's there. Sometimes I lose it and he picks up.
Yeah.
You know, just complimenting each other because I am a disciplinarian. He's not.
That's
so
true.
So all the times I lose it with kids, he'll be there to step in.
Yeah.
But I don't get frustrated because he's there. So as opposed to when you're single, it's all you.
Yeah.
It's all you, and maybe you can tell us about that. But I just think it's just you, yourself and you.
Yeah.
And you get frustrated at that time.
That's
I don't
true.
get frustrated much because we are 2. The Bible says 2 are better than
1. 2 are better than 1,
Oh,
but this one here, hey, she has done everything to be better than everyone. Anyway, the truth is that is the number 1 thing. Also, when I look at the disadvantages of being a single mom, that's the first thing I look at, because without the support, like in all senses, there's no support in terms of someone to talk to.
Yeah.
When you want to discipline your child, you have to be both the disciplinarian and the nice one.
And the nice one. And
so
you can't play both.
I will be the bad person, I'll be the enemy of JP, and then days I'll be his best friend.
Yeah.
So there's no, I'll play both good cop and bad cop at the same time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you want to, like, the day has been a long day, it's rough, it's tough, we all go through stuff, but you have to keep holding on because there's no one else to pick it up when you're going down. So emotionally, financially, spiritually, you need someone to pray with. Sometimes you don't have that.
Yeah, and sometimes you just want to be babied.
Yeah, you want to be cuddled.
You just. But anyway.
Sometimes, like, JP will come and ask, "Who's going to play with me?" JP, just go play with
Go
yourself
and play.
because you
Yeah.
get tired. You get tired. You're being asked, "Okay, when am I going to have a brother or a sister?" And then I told him my agreement was when you're 15 years old.
JP, hold on right there, man. Almost there.
He's almost there. Because in my head, I was like, I have things that I've also planned. Just because I'm a mom doesn't mean that I have to give up on my dreams. And my dream, one of them was to have my PhD before I start a family. I'm starting to work on that right now. So now I'm open to starting to date for marriage. And I knew that by the time I get my PhD, I get financially well settled, I want to have my next children when I am ready financially. That's the most important thing. Because I had JP when I was a child. I was a teenager, so I didn't know any better. But now that I know better, I know that I will not have a child until I am able to sustain that child.
True.
But I want children. Like, I want 1 or 2 more.
Kids are good.
Yeah.
Very good. And I don't want one now, and God knows I don't want one. But they're good. Something I say, I've never found myself, I missed my periods. I've never found myself in that situation. All the 3 kids are planned for, surprisingly.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
I've
great.
never found myself
And that
like,
is what I
did you
want.
miss your period?
No.
Huh? No, I always know I'm gonna miss your period. I'm missing you.
This is planned. You're not coming for the next 10 months or
Yeah,
9 months or 8 months or 7 months.
So I've never had that time, and I've never used family planning as well. So it's just talk to your partner. It's really important. Talk about it and just plan your way. Because this family planning, trust me, and I think that is one reason why most people tell me I don't look like a mother of 3.
Yeah.
I'm
No, you
turning.
don't.
I'm turning 35 in November, and if I don't tell you that, somebody will be like, you just around maybe 20s.
Yeah.
No, I'm not in my 20s. But I think the family planning that people use as well, just have a way of, if they're not agreeing
Affecting
with you, so
Yeah.
kids are important.
I hear you. Kids are really important. So, how do you juggle school with being a mom and being a wife? Those are 3 different jobs or
Mom,
duties.
wife, and school has been crazy.
Plus work.
Trust me, plus work. Especially for this semester, it's been crazy. And that's why I decided I'll be doing my YouTube videos just once a week,
Yeah.
not 2 posts a week. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But the beauty of all of this is that we all students in that house.
Yeah.
And that's make it even worse because for Junior, he just joined kindergarten. And it's online, and we have to like log him in, stay with him around.
Make sure
and
he's
just-
paying attention.
Exactly. And you have a class too. And sometimes they collide. So trust me, that is not easy. I want them to go back to school. Please, Corona.
Now you see the value of having teachers in your
want
life.
teachers, I am sorry if I ever said that you're not important.
You're very important.
Yeah, so it's been crazy work, and my husband, of course, and my kids. So, but
And
we try.
sometimes husbands also need their attention.
And my husband is my firstborn.
So you have 4 children.
Sir, my first child, my first children. It's crazy. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a journey, but the beauty of it all is just you plan yourself.
Yeah.
So at least with us, I gave my schedule as per my classes. So I checked my classes and I checked my schedule. So when I was giving out the times I'm available to work
For work, yeah.
yeah, so it like covered out all that. So I don't find myself in a collision between work, class, and
class.
yeah. But I like my weekends to be just for family.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the older you say, for better and for worse.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
In sickness,
And in health.
until
Death do us part.
thank you, Pastor.
I know all these things. I just need a husband now. The satisfaction I'm getting from being able to take care of my child cannot be compared to
Exactly.
whatever, because I don't know any other life, because all of my adult life I have been a mom. So I don't think like I see other young girls my age enjoy, so I would still be having fun and blah blah blah, but I still have fun. I
Yeah.
just don't see my life having fun without a child,
Without a
because
child.
that's all I've known my adult life. I think when you're a mom, you are just to the point where you forget any other life but just being a mom.
And
But
every time you go shopping, trust me, I remember
the
one
first person
time
you
I
think
went,
about is your
Andre
kids.
gave me some cash to go shopping. And I was supposed to shop for myself. Trust me, I didn't. I was just
Didn't
seeing
buy
nice
anything.
trousers, I was just seeing nice tops, and I ended up buying for the kids. So once you're a mom, your kids take, the center of your life, and all in your finances. You always want to be just your
But
kids
the-
comes first.
But the most important thing is that we have to remember as moms to take time for ourselves, to remember
Exactly.
ourselves, because most of the time we do that. We forget. We
Us.
get money. Someone says this is a gift card for you. You go on Amazon or you go on eBay or you go on whatever whatever store that they got the card for you from. And instead of buying for yourself that expensive bag, you're thinking, if I split this up, I can
and
get
I'll
a pair
get
of shoes for
for
this,
the-
and I can get. Sometimes,
Take care of you. Take care.
Sometimes you gotta
of
stop.
yourself.
Like me, when I think about how expensive it is to buy JP's clothes and shoes,
Very expensive.
I'm like, no, that's gonna wait. This gift card was mine. I'm just gonna buy myself something nice. If any amount of money remains, then I'll get him something. I'm not saying that forget about your kid, but sometimes forget about
you.
thinking about them all the
them.
time,
Yeah.
and think about yourself for a change. Because as moms, we always forget about ourselves, and everybody else forgets about us.
Mm-hmm. And in my last video, I was talking to the kids why they fight, and I was telling them we have a life outside you.
Yeah.
It's never about our life does not revolve just around
kids.
you all the because we lose it. Trust me.
Yeah.
We lose it. Take time to just pamper yourself.
Yeah.
I do that without feeling guilty. Okay, initially in my marriage, I used to feel guilty. I would not even go to town and grab something for lunch. I would be eating and I would be like, now you're eating all this, man. You would have just bought the whole chicken and then you prepare it home, and then I would be beating myself up, and I would be like, did I even enjoy my meal?
Did you
I
even
didn't enjoy it.
You don't enjoy your
Because
money. You don't enjoy your time.
I had all these, things going on my mind. Don't, Jack, you're being selfish. You're being.
Stop it.
I stopped that, and I can just go and treat myself. I need the energy to take care of them.
Yeah.
And it's not being selfish.
That's for sure. You do. And the one thing that I do is I am a friend to my son. I am his mom, but I am a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So there are times I tell him, today is mom's day out, or this weekend you're going to Jacky's house and I am taking my vacation. Because
and I'm
listen,
happy to do that.
and she's happy. And I told her, like, even her, there are times the kids come to my house and she just needs to have time with her husband.
Just the two of us.
Because there are times you just need that break, and it's just about you alone, or you and your person, whatever, or you and your friends, and just like not forget that you have kids, but just take a break from everything. And it is not wrong to do that. Nobody should make you feel bad for that. You're not a bad mom because you decided, I'm going to take a break of 1 hour, 2 hours a day. I'm going to take a nap, close your door, and let the kids be somewhere and just sleep, or take them for a sleepover.
Yeah.
I realize I cannot keep feeling guilty just because I've decided once a month or once in 3 months, because sometimes you say once a month, but it ends up being once in 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
So even
once in a while, you should.
Yeah. Take yourself to a restaurant and spend that money.
I used to feel so guilty.
Oh, there was a time I used to take myself on dates every Wednesday when JP will go to like his Bible study boys club in church. While he's in church, I'll go to a restaurant and sit down, order dinner, and eat.
And feel good.
Feel good.
Yes.
And then JP is watching this video right now and he's like,
Look at
what?
you.
Yes. It was 2 hours of mom alone time. I don't do that anymore because now we've changed routines and everything, and now we're all indoors. But even indoors, there are times I just tell JP, I'm sleeping. Don't come to my room. Or I might not be sleeping, but my door is shut. Please shut my door.
I don't want. Oh, please.
No.
For me, at least, I have older kids. Russell knows how to cook literally everything. Everything.
I
he knows.
you.
He knows how to cook.
He cooks
so
some
well.
things which I can't cook. Chapati.
He does chapatis so well. And my Sundays, like
I
today,
envy you, man.
we love cooking chapatis. So he'll just go and just cook.
Yeah.
And he'll take care of the kids. I don't feel so much overwhelmed. I don't.
Another thing I do mostly, now with the PhD it's a bit different, but when I was in my master's, I used to try most of the time to make sure all my work is done during the week. Try and leave your weekend free. Then you have time for your children.
Yeah.
Like me now, I have time, a lot of time on Saturdays. I can take JP out.
Yep.
I can do this or that without feeling guilty that there's work waiting for me. There will always be work, but whatever was time sensitive, I've already cleared it so that my weekend I can be with my son without feeling guilty, and I can also on a Sunday evening rest without having to be like, oh, there's an assignment due at midnight. What's your biggest takeaway from motherhood as we conclude?
How it's beautiful. It's an experience that is different.
Yeah.
From my experience is very different from Chumbow's, and it's okay.
Yeah.
And I love being a mother. I love being a wife, and I'm grateful for them. Yeah.
Mine is I wouldn't have it any other way. As I said earlier, I want to plan for my next children. I want to be ready, and I also don't want to do it alone. At the end of the day, never regret anything. And what you do for your child is what's most important, because they'll always see you as a superhero.
Yeah, you're always. And something else. Once you have somebody calling you mommy,
Yeah,
you can never give up. You don't have that luxury
I know.
of saying, I give up.
No,
And
because you definitely want the best for your child. You want them to have a better
Exactly.
life than you.
yeah,
So giving up is a luxury
it's
that
not
you
there.
cannot even
you cannot even
afford.
You cannot.
Anyway, so wear that cape, mamas. Wear that cape. Be that superhero. Be that
Yes.
amazing, strong pillar for your children. And
Mhm.
when you need to take a break, take a
Take
break
it.
and let your children know that this time is mama's time.
Yes.
Okay? Take care and we love you. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to this channel and to A Moment
In the
Wilderness.
Wilderness.
Thank you
And-
guys.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.